Okay, so you've done your warm up, you've done your tennis ball stuff against the wall. Now we're going to go and do some mobilisers before we stretch and then before we do any strengthening work. So your mobilisers, first of all, into a kneeling position, sit back down to the heels slightly, nice straight back, left arm out front, right hand goes behind the head, keeping the neck nice and long. Literally going to take this shoulder down, try and fit it underneath the arm of the opposing arm. 1, and then all the way back up and looking back round. 2. 10 or 12 on each side, swap sides, same on the other side. Same position, getting back to the right hand doing the work. In front, move the left hand slightly further out, just going to reach through, reach as far as you can, keeping the hand close to the ground. Then come back up, reach up towards the sky, follow with your hand. All the time, the hips aren't massively rotating, so they should stay fairly still. That's why we have you sitting back into this crouch position. Turn around to the other side, 10 to 12 on each side. Good stuff. Next one we're going to do is with Swiss ball. So Swiss ball out in front of you, you're going to work on stretching out the extensors of your back, so the ones that you're probably feeling are tight. You're going to put the chest over the ball, chest over the ball, roll forward, hands should be down, put the weight on the hands, legs should be up in the air, just let the legs drop over the back of the ball. Feel a nice deep stretch as the spine starts flexing. So we're holding that for 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, head goes down towards the ball, get some neck flexion. Moving straight from that, kicking the ball out of the way, on our backs. Okay, we're going to bring the knees up towards the chest, head's going to be supported. Key of this one is not to hug the knees from the front of the knee. We're going to lock hands underneath the knee. I'm just going to bring very, very gently the knees towards the chest. Big breath in, big breath out. For a nice deep stretch in the lower back. Try and get the head as straight as you can. There'll be a tendency for it to jet right up. Stay long through the back of the neck. Okay, so we're holding that for 30 to 45 seconds. Now we're going to stretch out the area between the shoulder blades that we're working the tennis ball on. So I'm going to work on my left hand side. So first of all, we're going to bring the right leg out straight, left foot over at the knee, staying really, really tall, right hand behind, left elbow. Okay, so you rotate a little bit of weight onto your right hand side, left elbow sits right in by the knee. Left hand goes right down by the ankle, okay, and you keep that pressure in on the knee. This hand doesn't move off. Sit nice and tall, rotate round. Get to about 90 degrees, so I'm looking directly at the sofa. Now what I'm going to do is push into that knee with the elbow and try and drop this shoulder down towards the ground. So this shoulder moves round. I breathe out as I do it. I'm staying nice and tall, okay, so that shoulder's looking down towards the ground. I'm staying tall, I'm stretching out between my shoulder blades. I'm literally going to hold that stretch for 30 seconds. Breathing nice and deep, stay really, really tall. Big tendency to collapse up, stay really, really tall. Keep driving that shoulder, elbow into the knee, driving the shoulder down towards the floor. 30 seconds done there. I'm going to repeat on the other side. I'm just going to show this really quickly. So elbow in, hand behind, staying tall, hand down, right hand down by the ankle, pushing into the elbow, drawing that shoulder down, staying really tall. Breathing nice and deep. Okay, now we're going to move in, because sometimes a lot of back pain, if you actually wear your back, just try and extend because it's constantly flexed. So we're going to move down to a really basic stretch, where we're lying in a completely flat press up position. Hands are up to our shoulders, just above our chest. Just going to rise up, stretch out the lower abdominals. Nice deep breaths. Again, we're holding that for 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, so we're not actively trying to keep our back up here, we're not using the erector spinal muscles that are probably tight and fatigued, we're just pushing up through our arms. Okay, when we finish there, we're going to bring the Swiss ball back in. Then do a similar stretch but over the Swiss ball, so we can sit nice and feet down onto the Swiss ball, hands up in the air, head onto the Swiss ball. That's really important, the head stays on throughout. Going to rotate back, breathe, move as you breathe out. Get to your end range, for a nice stretch, particularly through the chest, lower part of the abdomen. Just hold it there, legs should be almost straight. Going to hold that for 30 to 45 seconds. And that is your little mobility stretch circuit. So you're going to repeat that twice, getting back round, working either side where you need to. Go through each exercise, hold for 30 to 45 seconds. Once you get to that last one, repeat one more circuit.